One of the stories we've been following, Wolverine, Pablo Humpaker, they've been chasing everything equipment-wise. Aaron Basil's the crew chief.
Starting up the transmission first round. Truck's running awesome. This Marvel's Wolverine. This is coming to win, man. Changed the transmission. I don't know how long it took, but it was within first round to second round of racing.
Charlie Pocket, Monster Mutt will be the opposition, so two Team Gravedigger drivers who are sporting different colors for the Monster Jam World Finals. And what the Wolverine team done, Frank, if you want to do that in your truck at home, probably take about a week or two to shot.
Oh yeah, Pablo's team with Aaron Basil, those guys are the hardest working group in the business, and Pablo here's giving Chucky a real good run.
In the turn, these guys are even. Look at Wolverine kicking into gear. Charlie coming back at the end, a photo finish. No more problems for Wolverine. He wins it, but he's on his list. What a wild race.
Pablo was having trouble to begin with. Actually got a transmission changed in between rounds. I mean, come on, what dedication. I was like, holy cow, these guys are on it. They're out to win. Come down, everything's going good through the chicane, straight away, felt good. Started around the corner, and I thought I had the corner good, and it kind of pushed out on me. And as I come around, I saw to the side of me, I was like, oh, this is going to be close. You know, I let her eat, came up over the ramp, and I couldn't tell when I came across the finish line whether I had it or not. All I know is I ended up turning around, and here he is, basically rolled over beside me. So I basically had to come back, find out that he won, and he was advancing.
Truck just went through that round, got the win, but at the end he got up on the side, made a great save, but it came back over on the other side. Pretty much just a cosmetic problem, pulled the clip off. Now we're just trying to secure the cab up on so that the body makes it through the following rounds, doesn't obscure his view or anything. But everything's good to go.
Pablo Humpaker, the Wolverine team, man, they are really fresh. You can see Pablo right in the middle of it, as he has been for more than 3 decades. Well, now back at the starting line, it'll be Tom Mintz and Max D squaring off with George Bellhan and Mohawk Warrior. We talked about Mohawk's struggles in round 2, and he is a tough matchup here against Max D.
He's got one mistake in that chicane. You see George lost a lot of ground at time, and you can't afford to give up any kind of time.
And let's see, now Mintz, there's the typical Mintz. I thought he was hanging it tight in the turn. He swung her out there. Typical Tom Mintz, Max D, but what's not typical is so often we seem to have to come from behind. He didn't there. He had to lead all the way.
Well, Scott, what you're seeing here, all these fast guys in these turns are really slinging it around. And the thing is, though, that works. It's fast, but boy, they are really rolling the dice.
Man, Tom got me. 9-time, what is he, 14, 20-time champion? I don't know, man. I just kind of outdrove myself. I should have just drove my normal race, and I went through the chicane a little fast. Lane choice is a big deal tonight. That left lane's a little slick going through the chicane, and you know, I just kind of got a little bit too much throttle, and I was sawing logs going through there. And still made it a close race. We always got next year, but I wanted this one bad.
Most definitely, George.
As we mentioned when we first looked at the second round matchups, this one was going to be a highlight for sure, we figured. Well, we're about to find out. Jim Creighton and the Bounty Hunter, one of the winningest drivers in this competition over the years, against Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger. More known for freestyle, but he's been getting smoother and smoother on this track and winning more each time out.
Well, Scott, you see two guys here who absolutely hate to lose, and I know Jimmy Creighton wants a world championship more than anything.
Queen in the turn.
Even who's got the horsepower?
It'll be Bounty Hunter. Jimmy Queen pulls it out.
It's the Bounty Hunter, and Jim Creighton and Bounty Hunter get the win. And look out, Son of a Digger. The victory goes to Jim Creighton and Bounty Hunter. That eliminates Ryan Anderson.
I don't know, just me messing myself up, head not in the game, screwing up. Truck was there, everything was there, just me screwing up. I do good everywhere else all year long, and then I just flop here every time. So I'll take 10 wins overall all season over winning here. Sucks, but I'm just gonna have to get used to it. I guess I'm not good here. Vegas has no love for me.
You know, Lee O'Donnell, an Iron Man, has really been yearning for the night when he makes a deep run. Could this be the night for him at the Monster Jam World Finals? He'll have to make the next step. He'll have to defeat Todd LeDuc, his longtime friend. Actually, Lee got LeDuc in this business, and now Metal Militia and Iron Man square off in round 2.
Two off-road races for Scott. Nice smooth chicane for both guys. It's neck and neck.
A Metal Militia, slight lead into the turn. Lee's going to have to nail this one. Iron Man trying to come from behind, and LeDuc missed the turn.
Lee had a perfect turn. He made up all his time. I think he was actually trailing Todd a little bit, and he made up that time in the turn.
Absolutely. You talk about the turn determining winners and losers so often. That's a classic example. Metal Militia had the lead, missed the turn. Iron Man nailed it, and we'll see what happens here, Frank, the Metal Militia.
Yeah, you see Todd sawing at it. You know, when you go into that turn, you want to be as smooth as possible, and you overshoot it a little bit, you end up with happening to Todd. Same thing here with Todd. You know, other
But
guys
Duke
have the same
overturns.
actually, so
And Ironman advances into the quarterfinals.
it's one of those nights for a lot of these guys. You know, you don't know who's going to go in the next round, and he did a beautiful job.
Ironman will be in the third round or the quarterfinals if you prefer, but we've got to finish round 2 action before we get there. Mark McDonough, El Toro Loco. You know, most people know the legend for world champion. But didn't forget the runner-up. So Mark wants to take it another step. Here's another guy who has finished as high as second in this championship. Monster Energy and Damon Bradshaw.
Damon being a former world champion in the freestyle side of the event, and you know that carries on to the racing for sure. Damon's a spectacular competitor. And look at this race, Scott.
Wow.
Instant classic right here.
Yeah, they are nose to nose, if you will, coming to the finish. Monster Energy with that extra oomph, let's call it 2/3 of the length of a truck. The victory goes to Monster Energy. Mark McDonald eliminated.
Yeah, we knew we was going to have to run pretty hard to beat Damon. I knew I could make up a little bit of room in the chicane. I took it kind of soft with Candace, and he put us over in the left lane, which we haven't ran that lane. It's pretty comfortable in both lanes, but I talked to some of the guys, and they said, man, if you go very deep down there in the corner, you're going to get, gets loose, which I think it's the same way both lanes. But I think I got just a little bit deep into the corner and started washing out, and I saw that he was already turning the corner, so I just got on the gas, and he got over the finish line first, man. So hope he goes all the way, man. That way I can say, man, I've been beat by the team.